Hi, hello, my name is Beth, and this is Rad Art, a show where I pick someone out of pop culture who I think is amazing, tell you why I think they're amazing, and then I draw them and I try a different technique just about every single time. This past weekend, I got to see Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone again for the first time in years. For one of my friend's birthdays, we went and saw it at an outdoor venue, and it was awesome. It also reminded me of how incredible of an actor Alan Rickman was, and you guys have been requesting him for quite a long time, so I thought, this is the time to do it. September 1st, 2017 marks the 19 years later date in the epilogue of the final Harry Potter book. So it's kind of the perfect time for me to draw Alan Rickman, and I'm gonna draw him as Severus Snape because for me, that was my favorite role that he did. Don't get me wrong, I love him in Sense and Sensibility, but he will always be my Snape, man. Grab your tissues, guys, because if the past has taught me anything, it's that you'll cry. Alan Sidney Patrick Rickman was a top-tier English actor doing everything from Broadway to blockbuster. He played wicked villains and charming gentlemen, but he himself was, by all accounts, one of the most witty and generous people to be in the company of. Born in West London in 1946, Rickman grew up alongside 3 siblings. At age 8, his father died of lung cancer, leaving his mother to bring up the kids on a meager post-office worker salary. Rickman was a gifted artist as a child, and while his first love was the stage, he depended on his eye for design to make a paycheck. Now, I had no idea he was an artist. He even opened up a graphic design studio called Graffiti that he worked at for 3 years after art school. He believed design was a more stable career choice than acting, which is literally what I thought when I was 19. And it was stable, but he had a hole in his chest that no amount of kerning could fill. That was a graphic design joke for all you graphic designers out there. When he was 26, he took the plunge and auditioned for the Royal Academy of Dramatic Art. He got in, and although his instructors told him that he had, quote, a voice that sounds like it's coming out of the back end of a drain pipe, the man made it work, and after school he hustled, joining the Royal Shakespeare Company, doing BBC serials and radio dramas. His breakthrough role came in 1985 when he was 39 years old. He starred in Les Liaisons Dangereuses, later to be adapted into the movie Dangerous Liaisons. The role of Le Vicomte de Valmont was written with him in mind, and his performance earned him a Tony Award nomination. From there, Hollywood saw him as the perfect British villain, and he became Hans Gruber in Die Hard, and the Sheriff of Nottingham in Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves. Rickman always disliked the title of villain, choosing to see the characters he played as multidimensional and motivated instead. As an actor, Rickman himself wasn't just one word either. He played hilarious comedic roles in Galaxy Quest and Dogma, and melted the hearts of romance-loving Anglophiles like me in Sense and Sensibility. In 2000, Rickman was cast as Severus Snape in the massively popular Harry Potter movies and cemented himself into the brain of every magic-loving millennial with a stand-up performance. In a now-famous conversation with J.K. Rowling, Rickman told the author, "Look, I can't play him unless I know him." And in response, she told him a secret about Snape that she hadn't even told her sister. She shared the little nugget of information that ultimately motivates the character throughout the story despite everything that happens around him. And because I f***ing love these books so much, and there's a chance that someone out there doesn't know what I'm talking about, I'll keep quiet about what that is. But Rickman knew Snape before the rest of us did, and what he chose to do with that information was to enrich his performance to an incredible degree. Guys, I love Harry Potter so much. Alan Rickman is one of Empire's 100 sexiest stars in film history. He's won a BAFTA for Best Actor in a Supporting Role, a Golden Globe for Best Actor, a SAG Award, Primetime Emmy, and his nominations are many. He patroned the research foundation Saving Faces, and was an honorary president of the International Performers Aid Trust, a poverty-fighting charity organization. Finally, his love life has been one of sweetness, meeting Rima Horton when he was 19 and remaining with her until his death in 2016. On the topic of his death, Alan Rickman passed away on January 14, 2016 after a short battle with cancer. There was no indication that he was seriously ill before Christmas, and so the world was shocked by the news that one of the greatest English actors of our time was gone. In Helen Mirren's words, Alan was a towering personality, physically, mentally, and as an artist. He was utterly distinctive, with a voice that could suggest honey or a hidden stiletto blade. Sir Ian McKellen said of him, "Behind his starry insouciance and careless elegance, behind that mournful face, which was just as beautiful when racked with mirth, there was a super-active spirit, questing and achieving, a superhero, unassuming but deadly effective." Thank you for the gifts you gave us while you were here, Alan Rickman. You will never be forgotten. Like this video if you liked it, subscribe to Snarled if you haven't already. If you like me and want to see more of me, I have a YouTube channel called Beth Be Rad. I have a Twitch channel. While you're down in the description, check out all them links that we have. And then while you're down there, leave me a comment with who you want me to draw for the next rad art. Dry your tears. You'll be fine. It'll be fine. I know it's sad.